and earlier paleo bag that I have. Again, I'm not too sure this is cloves. I think it's more of what I have right there. You know, I keep looking back at it, but I found it in the same location. Now this, I believe, is cloves. It may actually be the closest thing I have to a complete cloves. You can see the flaking going all the way up it, or close to all the way. It's been heavily reworked. Both little ears there are broken off for the both base pieces. It is ground really well around the base there. But this one here would have been just unbelievably gorgeous. Well ground, beautiful material. But I found this early on when I first started hunting for arrowheads, and we have a number of pastures around Coleman County that belong to our family, grandfather, great-grandfather land, and now my father's, and will be mine, my brother's someday. But anyhow, I cannot remember for the life of me where that piece came from. And, you know, sadly, didn't know what I'd found when I found it, and so I really didn't keep up with exactly. Well, and then you have the bottom. This is a piece that my youngest son won in a prize drawing at a diggers get together, Austin Diggers. Anyhow, and then this is one that funny enough, he was just barely, he may not even been 2 when he found that one at the storage building outside in town. And then the oldest boy, he's 5 now, found both of those. So I keep them separated from all the other stuff. And then there's a field that across the road from one of our places that I'm allowed to look at, and I try to keep all of them separated these days, and stuff that I'm pulling off there, if it's not complete, it goes into here. But you get some pretty good stuff even there off that field. This little box here, I keep completes, or just almost completes, just not quite. Well, I try to keep everything separated from that dig site, especially so that I can come back and piece together anything that I find both parts to. You can see on here where it's been glued. Bad job gluing that one, but I think I found both of those pieces months apart. Several in here I've put back together. Found lots of pieces in here that are complete or almost complete, but just, this is a really interesting one here. Found it 4 months apart, but if you look at it, it's fire damage on this half, completely fine on that part. So my guess is the old guy working on it, sitting there by the fire, holding it with this hand here, hitting with the other, and this part falls on the ground. He's left holding this base here. Disgusted, tosses it over in the campfire. So that's my little theory on why I have half and half there. But anyhow, I find that one pretty cool. And then over into here, I have a rather heartbreaker galore in this one. I find lots and lots of Bouleverdes. Oh, I wish that had all been there. That just makes me sick. I've dug back at the same place 2 or 3 times, and just I wish I could find the rest of it. Another one, I found 2 pieces of this one, base tang here. Gorgeous yellow and white cream, and yet, you know, brown there. I haven't found the rest of it yet. So broken ones here, you can kind of broken blades. But anyhow, most of the stuff here has been broken, or everything in here pretty much. Oh, this though is not broken. Not too sure what this is. I thought it was a preform or a knife at first. It's just a little thick for a knife around here. The knives I found are really nice and thin, but not sure what you'd call that. Is it a hoe? What is that? I don't know. Anybody knows, let me know. What else is up here? Oh, here's another unusual one. Flat on the bottom, curved. I would have thought it would have been a drill, but that doesn't explain the flat side. Well, they meant to do that with it, but I don't know. What else is up in here? I found a couple teeth. This one here, you can see the, it's been there a long time, and it's from that same camp. Another one right here, another bone and tooth. I don't find bones. Yeah, I say that, and they're right up here beside it here. Well, gotta watch yourself in Texas. Son picked this up on the top of the surface where I dig. I guess down below, about near close to the water. So, I know it's not very old. I think we had a cow die that area. So, my little friend I got for Christmas there, reminiscing of what we used to have in Texas. Sure do miss these little guys. I wish we still had them. My boys missed out on something not having these things around, But my mother gave it to me for Christmas last year, and year before last, and I keep him right up here just to kind of remind me. This bag up here, my father-in-law has a little place there in Arkansas, and so I try to keep all the stuff that comes from Arkansas separate. He gives the boys things, but anyhow, there's stuff from Arkansas in that bag. A few little broken ones. I don't think there's anything complete in there. More blades. See, this one, I wouldn't consider this a very nice one. Pretty crude. Lots of crude blades here. That's close to being finished. It's still pretty crude. Yeah, you see the difference here? That's what a blade would be like here. Really nice and thin. Gorgeous color on this, and I wish I could find the rest of it sometime. You can see it's been aged through fire or something, but it's a gorgeous orange. Little blade here. I actually found this right next to the big black one there. So it's not ever been finished, but it's nonetheless. Enough of this stuff. You ain't interested in all that broken.